you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm very well. Natasha, is that correct?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Rex.
Nice to meet you, Dr. X.
What brings you in today?
Um, I've had like this low back pain that's been
Hmm.
happening for about like 2 weeks now. Um,
Okay.
I just remember like bending down to pick up my purse, and like once I picked up my purse, I started to feel it.
Okay.
Oh,
And let's see. So you felt a pain right then when you bent over and picked up your purse. How
yeah,
long ago was that?
2 weeks ago.
Okay. And it's been bothering you since?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm I'm very sorry you've been having to deal with that.
Thank you.
Um, so when you felt that pain, would you say that your pain's gotten better since then, or is it exactly the same? Or
Um, it's kind of the same, honestly.
okay,
Yeah, there are times where it does feel a little bit better, but that's like when
uh
I'm lying down.
okay,
So
all
yeah,
right. I see you're pregnant.
yeah, I am
Con-
15 weeks pregnant.
Awesome. Very
Yeah,
congrats. That's awesome.
I'm very excited. I'm excited to get this child out of me.
Yeah, and my brother, his wife actually had a baby recently. Um,
Ah,
yeah, that's very exciting.
that's fun.
So let's see. Could you describe um, the pain in your own words for me?
How would I describe the pain?
Uh-huh.
I would say it's like a dull and sort of achy pain, I guess.
Okay. And let's see. What particularly makes it better or worse?
Um, well, whenever I lie down, it tends to
Hmm.
feel better,
Okay.
but like when I like stand for a long time, or like if I'm driving, sometimes it'll like flare up and it'll just hurt.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it. I can't really like do stuff around the house like wash dishes and all of that because it just bothers me.
Yeah. Um, can you point to exactly where you feel the pain?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard. Um, it's like right here. It's not right in this middle, but like more towards the right,
Okay.
and like it's sort of like it's mainly on that right side, but it kind of goes to the other side as well, but not too
Okay.
much.
Okay.
And yeah, I also sort of feel it on my knee too, but I don't know if that's something else or not.
And that's been from the beginning. You've felt that pain since the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. How would you say is it affecting, obviously, is it making it harder for you to move around being pregnant and everything also?
Hmm. It's been a
Yeah.
nightmare.
Okay. And are there any, I know you kind of told me earlier doing things around the house, but other than that, is there any other specific activities that kind of, you know, you can't that
Uh,
make it worse or
mm, Not really. Maybe like I can't really lift any heavy objects anymore,
okay.
but like besides that, like yeah, it's just like nothing really else. Like it's there. It stays there, but like it gets worse if I stand for too long, drive for too long, or like do any sort of heavy lifting.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Have you discussed your pain with your midwife?
Yeah, my midwife, Virginia Kimball, she told me
Uh-huh.
about you, and I was sort of skeptical, honestly. Um,
Okay.
I'm just not sure if like my main concern is if chiropractic will be safe for my child.
Okay. Um, that you beat me to my next question. I was going to ask you if you had any concerns. Um, let's see. So you're just concerned that basically if chiropractic is going to be safe for your pregnancy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, okay.
I've heard of some
Generally
freak
they are.
stories.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. I've heard
Um,
some stories, so I'm just not sure. I want the best for my baby, but I also would like to get this pain out of me, you know? So yeah.
absolutely. Well, as long as you're experienced in prenatal care, as a chiropractor, which I am, and it can help alleviate the pain and the
Mhm.
discomfort, you typically have in pregnancy. So, we have plenty of pregnant patients and people that, typically work with the chiropractic during their pregnancy.
Mm. Okay. Um, is it um well, are you able to like adjust a child right after I give birth? Is that a thing? I feel like you
Um,
would be a bit dangerous for that, right?
I understand. I mean, we wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it as soon as your baby is born. But as your baby's growing up, I mean, it's it's a pretty normal thing around here, and obviously it's a lot more safe um,
Oh.
than yeah. But um,
Are there like special techniques with chiropractic then?
yes, yeah. There's many different special techniques, um, just for all different kinds of patients, from old to young. But let's get back to your
Okay.
symptoms. If that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So you were telling me about the pain. Do you feel it anywhere else, particularly in your body?
Um, well, like it's the right side, like the right side of like my hip area,
Hmm.
but not exactly like the side of the hip, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's like around that region, more so on that right side, and then sometimes it'll like come down to my knee.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, it's
And
kind
you you said that pain's dull is how it kind of feels.
uh yeah,
And
dull, achy-ish.
okay. Okay. And what makes the pain better?
Um, lying down,
Okay.
just lying down.
So that's really the only thing.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I
And
do take, well, it's kind of unrelated, but I've been experiencing like nausea and vomiting,
okay.
but I'm pretty sure that's due to the pregnancy. So I've been taking I don't know how to say it exactly. It's like dic dic diclegus, something like that.
Decleptus? Okay.
Yeah. Um, it was supposed to help, but it's not really helping.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm sorry to hear it's not helping you and
it's all
that you're
right.
having to go through this. This is a very inconvenient time for you to hurt yourself.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, so have you, I guess you're not working.
Um, no, not at the moment.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I do work, but right now I
Mhm.
took maternity leave, so
Okay. Um, so how often, I know you said it's been hurting you, but how often would you say the pain occurs and, does it vary the pain?
um, it kind of if I feel it all throughout the day, more so in the morning, uh, or like if I do certain activities, but it'll last for like 30 minutes or maybe more than that, and then it'll kind of
Mhm.
go back to like that small sort of pain that I still feel.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, when it's bad, and when it's feeling less than, what would you give it? 10 being the absolute worst and one
Hmm.
not being that bad.
I would say at its worst, maybe like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
If it's not too bad, I would say 3 out of 10.
Okay.
But yeah, normally it's like a 6 out of 10.
Okay. And when it starts to hurt, how long does it typically last when it's about a 6 out of 10? And
30 minutes,
okay.
something like that, like a half hour.
Okay. And have you tried any other treatments or medications for it?
For this, no.
Okay.
No treatments, no medication.
Okay. And do you have any other symptoms associated with your pain? Any other numbness, tingling, weakness?
Um, no numbness or weakness, just like the dullness and the achiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Um, have you experienced this pain before, or symptoms similar to this in the past? Or
No, it's the first time I've had this sort of pain.
okay, I'm sorry you're having to go through this, Miss Harvey.
It's
So I
okay.
just I want to get this correct and kind of make sure we got everything here. You were
Mm-hmm.
bending over, you're picking up your purse,
Mm-hmm.
and you felt this pain in your back, and it moves towards your hip and your knee also.
Mm-hmm.
And really, anything around the house is making it worse. And let's see, we have a 6 out of 10. It gets a little worse. Um, all right. Well, I think we're going to put together a plan for you, and we're going to get you to feeling better, Miss Harvey. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other concerns? Or I know you asked the question earlier. I just want to make sure you feel safe about um, working with the chiropractor during your pregnancy. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you've covered most of my concerns, so I feel a bit better now. So I
All
appreciate
right.
that.
Very good.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.